Welcome back to another Hearthstone video, dear viewers. Today we're going to be exploring some of the newest released cards from the last miniset. This includes the Beast Speaker Taka, which discovers a legendary beast from any class to gain its stats, and with the throttle we summon the beast. So a pretty cool, peculiar guy that gives any class access to randomly selected beasts from another classes, so I like that. I'm going to also be playing with the new Warlock spells, the Bat Mask. Set the friendly minions stats to 1/1, fill your board with copies of it. So I think you already can see one interesting combo that can apply that. And also another one of the newest cards is the Egg of Khelos. Well, this is a 3-mana 0/3 that has a throttle that summon a slightly cracked egg. Well, the eggs, you have to pop them a few times, and then you get finally Khelos, a 10-mana 20/20 beast. So let's go and see if we can somehow get some Khelos in our field, or maybe some other interesting minions. All right. There has been a recent reset from the ladder, so all the way back to bronze rank, and well, we are going to go ahead and try to find our way against another Warlock. I expect to meet Quest Warlock. I like having the Beast Speaker Taka and also Bat Mask in my opening hand. We also are going to be sporting a coin. Fire Bonfire eventually could allow me to cast the Speaker Taka earlier. So let's confirm. Also, my deck is not running any one-cost card, so since the Hearthstone is a tradable spell, I'm going to keep this on my opener. The opponent indeed had the quest. We may be defeated before we get to do something with our deck, but still I want to try. Escape Pod with a death rattle that gives adjacent minions +1/+1, kind of useful for popping our egg. There are a few other eggs in this deck, but mainly we're interested in the Egg of Khelos. The opponent lost one interesting card here. Alright, let's try to draw something. Fracture Power can put me closer to casting my Beast Speaker Taka sooner than expected, provided we don't die in the process. But we do have a health drink, potentially healing back us up for 9 total, and maybe also removing a threat in the process. Ultralisk Cavern. Okay, the opponent wants to deal 1 damage to me. Ouch. Let's use the Fracture Power. The earlier the better. So we lost 1 mana crystal, but in 2 turns we gain 2. And we also running Ysera, so our maximum mana happens to be 15 now, which may come in handy. I hope we don't get that late into the game, but we'll see what happens. Now, with 3 mana in our hand, I think I'm going to play this egg. It's not particularly helpful at this point in the game, but since we already have many cards in hand, well, it cannot harm to have this guy out, can it? Right? When this is destroyed, we summon a 3/3 guy that steals 1 health from all other minions, including ours and the opponent's. Pretty useful against very small minions. Also, we can use the guy to crack our other egg. Also might show up that interaction. Oh, this is a a frost spell. So one of the frost spells means we are going to have our spell returned to our hand or our minion returned to our hand. Either way is not a nice side at this point in time, because I want to cast the Fellfire Bonfire on this minion. I think I'm going to try and hope it was the one I didn't want to see. Anyways, I have 9 cards in hand. Alright, next turn I'm going to be able to cast the Beast Speaker. And we get to discover a beast from any class to gain its stats. Also, the beast being legendary or relevant. Another? Come on, man, don't do this to me. Why? Okay. Have this. Opponent, what do you do now? And well, I do not really want to summon Chaos nor the Volcaros. The Volcaros would be great, other than we need to use the battle card. So that's Omen for sure. Not much to think about. And we got our 8/14 7 cost guy that is going to summon another huge guy afterwards. But next turn, I think I want to have copies of the guy using the Bat Mask. Hopefully it works. Now, if we could remove this egg now, that could be beneficial for us. It gives me 1x additional copy because this fills the board. I could also use the Cobicle, but I think getting copies of the Beast Speaker, I don't think the copies will be summoning anything. Okay, the opponent wants to play some temporary card here. His quest almost completed. He can do it now and play the whatchamacallit. Still has enough mana. So we have to fight against this secret on top of the board, which it's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. So here I'm going to test with the coin and hope okay, it's a freezing trap, so our next attacker is going to return to our hand and cost 2 more. So we wasted our coin in a manner of speak. But I can return this guy and replay a new one for just 9 mana. I think I want that. Also making room for maybe escape pod and also room to fight against the rifts, the cubicle too. We can use a lot of things here. Uh-oh, opponent, are you sure? The opponent just popped all my guys with the spell, and now we have our 5, 6, 12 Wind Fury minions that also deal damage when they die. Opponent, what did you do? Ouch. Uh-oh. Be careful. No! Opponent, you're taking more damage! What are you doing? What are you doing, opponent? Oh no. Well, I think we have succeeded with this round of applause. Okay, well done, opponent. Thank you for the victory. And maybe if the opponent... Now I can attack with all my guys, all my omens. Omen. I didn't even play my following card. Oh man. Victory. All right, we reach the silver rank. We gain a lot of rewards. Let's get another game and see if we can have fun. It doesn't matter if we lose, but we have fun. It doesn't matter. We only care about having a nice game of Hearthstone. Let's hope we can now showcase the Egg of Khelos. But other than that, well, you see, against Shaman, my deck is at its worst because Shaman has the ability to transform my minions, which will be pretty bad. Well, we're going to give it a try, but if the opponent runs a couple of hexes, then we're going to we have no comeback if our eggs turn into frogs. So let's hope we get to see something. Well, the opponent not questing, so maybe more about the imbue. We do have our Egg of Khelos in hand. I have to risk it, and it can be transformed into a frog, but other than that, I think I have to go for it. No point into holding back the opponent with an imbue deck. As a matter of fact, it may be worth considering using Hellfire on the body, but I think I'd rather have my egg minion out instead. Now, one interesting thing about this guy, even just by being on the board, it can soak a lot of random damage if the opponent tries to play things that do random damage. This thing kind of helps. Okay, we can. I think I'm going to destroy an enemy minion here and see. The opponent may transform something which, well, now there's a 7 cost 2/2 in the pool, so the opponent should be careful about this. We do have another one of these spells, but this time is going to have Kindred active. Kindred, I don't know how to read that word, and it deals 2 damage to all minions, including my egg. Poor egg. Boop. 1 mana left over that we cannot put to use, but now the opponent can start activating the hero power and transforming this guy becomes a 6 mana cost, a 6 cost minion, now 7 cost. Come on, 7 mana 2/2. You can do it, opponent. He forgot to attack as well. Should have attacked. Oh boy, the prediction. Now I can play the Terrible Chef and then Hellfire, but I'm going to do it the other way around. Yeah, that's the issue about the imbue. This Hearthstone game keeps getting poorly statted minions. That's a shame for the opponent and for all people that likes to play Shaman with these transformation effects. Just terrible. And now I think now the opponent got something much better this time around. I think I'm going to go with the Beast Speaker Taka here. And then we have options. Let's see what can we find out of this. Well, none of these are exceedingly good, but I think I'm going to pick Gold Ring just in case and attack the opponent's face. Now we have an 11-11, clear target for Hex. So I don't expect to see my Gold Ring appearing, but who knows? Maybe the opponent forgot to put Hex in the deck. Now this Archdruid of Thorn is one of the most abusable minions in the Warlock kit. It has a battle cry that gains the death rattles of your minions that die this turn, and this can be used to gain the amalgams rattle and a lot of things you can do with this buddy, which are pretty horrible. No, why you? Well, this pops my egg. funny thing to happen. Let's trade you. I could destroy my own guy and get my beast out of this guy already, and then have the Archstreet of Thorns. I don't know if that's what I want to do. This guy costs 6 mana. Alright. I think I'm going to destroy you first. See what happens. Eat the imp again. And Bat Mask. So now I was about to use a second Eat the Imp and then the Archstreet of Thorns. But, you know, maybe I do still have the Bat Mask for my egg. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this, get the gold ring, attack you, and drop this Archstreet. I could also have the escape pod on play, but escape pod allows the egg to attack. Triangulate, do not hex, please. This is not time for hexing. Please, opponent. Wow, 18 damage, because that's Gold Ring's power. It makes beasts deal double the damage, and the opponent did hex. Oh boy. Alright. So that's what you want, opponent, isn't it? So try to hex all this now. Well, and I think I'm going to leave it like this, because this summons egg and gold ring. So I want for the opponent to remove the frog first, and then start trading. Metal Picker draws 2 cards, maybe some other hex. Funny thing, these frogs are beasts, so they eventually they could get the benefit of the gold ring buff. Okay, he's getting more hexes. A triangulate and a hex. Is that going to be enough for the opponent? Let's start trading a few things here. There's the egg. Trade here. Okay, I kind of need one more gold ring, so I don't have to face the cracked water. I lose one of the eggs, but at any rate, by tooth and claw. And now health drink. I could kill my own egg, to be fair. Why not? Yes, let's do that. Okay, one more time. Let's do one more cracking of the eggs. This happens to be a beast, now that I notice. So that if the gold rings are out, this is going to be doing a lot of damage. No, my frog! I knew that was going to happen. Triangulate again. No, opponent! No, don't do that! Opponent, you are going to... Opponent, are you sure? What have you done? Now all these gold rings are going to double the damage of the other ones. Yeah, sure. Of course. Opponents, no. What have you done? All right. Guys, of course, I don't think this deck is particularly strong, to be honest, but certainly it was a fun ride. And well, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll be seeing more new cards in the coming videos. Until next time, sayonara. Thank you for being here, and stay in touch.